Now in real-time intelligence or the real-time processing, there would be two exercises. One exercise would be with Eventhouse and the other one would be with KQL. This is the first exercise using Eventhouse. First, what you have to do is that all the datasets that are there, all the datasets have to be sent to event stream, and then you'll have to save them in Eventhouse after processing. Then you'll have to read from Eventhouse custom database, whatever database you create, you'll have to process the data and save them back to another custom DB. Now, when I say custom DB, it would be another KQL table. So you'll be reading the ledger file, the loan file, and the transaction file using Python program, and then you can use either the Event Hub client or Kafka protocol, any one of them, to send the data to event stream. So all of these would be real-time data that would be sent to event stream. Now after that, you'll have to connect to the event stream using PySpark. So you'll have to use Spark streaming, and then for these tables, the transaction table, the customer table, the loan table, and the account and ledger table, these are the columns that you will have to select. For transaction, you'll have to select the transaction ID, the source and destination account ID, and the amount columns. These are the only 4 columns that you'll have to select from the transaction event stream. Then you have customer stream. So from customer stream, you'll have to select customer ID, email, phone number, and country. So these are the only 4 columns. Same would be with loan. You'll have to select customer ID, loan type, principal amount, and interest rate. But for account and ledger, you'll be reading all the columns. Now, for account and ledger, I would recommend that you read it from the file and load it to Eventhouse directly using the ingest command. So now this is the first part. So you read from event stream, do a very basic level of processing for transaction, customer, and loan tables. And for these 3 tables, you need to have 3 different streams here. Do this lightweight transformation and then write it to a Eventhouse KQL table. And the KQL table should be in a custom database, obviously. After that, you'll have to read from the KQL tables, all the 4 tables that you have created in the custom database, do some processing using PySpark, and then write it to another KQL table. Before writing to the table, to the target table, you'll have to perform these operations. You have to make sure that these transformations are performed. So all accounts and their balances hold by customers. This is the first problem statement, and you'll have to convert it to a Spark code. Then all debit transactions quantity, which is the count and the total amount by customers over the years. All credits or all the credit transactions, the count and the amount received by customers over the years, the total loan amount and their type for each customer. So these are the 4 business or problem statements which has to be solved using PySpark. So you'll have to use Spark streaming to do transformation which would solve this and then store it in the new KQL tables, which would be the target of this PySpark application. So this is the first exercise, and this is an Eventhouse exercise wherein you'll have to read from event stream using PySpark and write it to KQL table, 1 or more KQL tables, and then from there you'll have to read again using PySpark and write to other KQL tables. The second exercise would be on KQL itself. The purpose of this exercise is to make you practice a little bit on the custom query language. So what you have to do is that you'll have to load all the tables from CSV to Eventhouse. This is a completely different one. So use the ingest command to read all the files and load it to Eventhouse. And then you'll have to solve the following business questions using KQL queries. I'm not going to read out all these business queries or the business questions, but you'll have to solve all of these using custom query language. That's what you have to do. So this is the exercise for KQL. Please go ahead and finish both of them because this is going to be the last exercise of real-time intelligence section.